Welcome back. There's so many tools available right now that'll help you do almost anything with cryptocurrency, from quickly exchanging coins to looking up the latest prices to even having bots making trades for you. But what about tracking your profit like you would with any other fiat currency? I was actually surprised how little available there was. There are tools available. They're not exactly free, and the ones that are useful are a bit tedious to use. So I'm going to show you what I found, but I'm also very interested in what you have and what maybe you think is better. I'm going to begin with apps, and the two apps that I found that are fairly useful for tracking your historical profits and losses is CoinStats and Delta. They both let you sync exchanges and wallets, so you get a nice view of your profit and losses over a period of time. The first one I'm going to show you right now is Delta, and as you can see, it has a nice, very clean interface. It shows you exactly what you want to see when you want to see it. And if I scroll down a bit here, it just goes over how it tracks and manages, and it connects with exchanges and crypto wallets, which is great. Now, you only get to connect with 2 on the free version, and then it's unlimited with the paid version. Market overview and everything else that you have, trade analysis, and the portfolio is basically the most important thing that for what we're talking about right now. Is it gives you a track record of what your profit and losses is. So that is one thing that is very important that they do. They do it pretty good, but again, you're a little bit limited unless you have the pro version. The next one I wanted to show you is CoinStats. This app, like Delta, has a very clean interface. They both work on iPhone and the Android devices. They also have the ability to connect with your exchange or your wallet, which is very useful, especially if you want to track your value over time. In the portfolio, it tracks your balances and profits and losses. So again, this is useful, but if you take a look at the pricing, all the features you're probably going to want to use is going to be either in the pro or premium versions. Here is a website. It's called cointracker.io. I like this website because it does a pretty good job at showing you what you want immediately on its dashboard. You immediately see your portfolio and you're able to track your profits and losses over a period of time. Currently right now I only have one coin loaded in here, which is Dogecoin, just to give you an example of how it looks. You have a section over here for recent transactions. Let me just scroll down a bit here as well, and then you get a list of all your assets. I only have one in here right now, but you can add as many as you want by adding in your wallet. So if you're taking crypto very seriously and you're actually putting a lot of money into this, depending on where you live, you're probably going to have to claim it in your taxes. One useful component in here is their tax section. When you click on the see details, you select the country that you're from, and then it adjusts the rules and regulations based on the country, and then it'll start splitting up everything for you. They have a section here for capital gains, and then as you scroll down a little bit here, taxable income, and it details all the components that you can have for airdrops, forking, mining, staking, payments and interest, and everything else is here. You have your net future gains, donations. You can see that everything is actually nicely laid out here as well. Also a little checklist over here on the right hand side to make sure that you're not missing anything. And at the bottom, a tax report. So this is going to be useful for those people that are heavily invested in crypto and need a little bit of help pulling out the components that they're going to do if they want to pay taxes. If you want to track your cryptocurrency using the old school method and the tried and tested method, which is an Excel spreadsheet, you can go over to the subreddit cryptocurrency and look up this user Fly115. He has made probably the most exceptional spreadsheet I've ever seen. Very detailed, and he's including a lot of different coins in here as well. So I'll quickly look at the screenshots right now so you get an idea of what he put together. So in this screenshot, you're able to see the cryptocurrencies that you own, and it's broken down to each category, and you're able to see its performance over time. He has a percentage change over a day, 24 hours, 7 days, and you can actually extend that as well. It's also including the wallets that they're in, so that's useful, so you know where your money is. The other thing that he does here is he has a portfolio pie charted and graphed as well, so you can see your changes over time. So in the first section, it's showing your accumulative holdings. The second one is going to be your purchases over a period of time. And the last one is your buy and sells. And it just graphs it for you nice and cleanly, as well as it shows you just a record just above so you can see the history of it. And in this chart, he's showing you your last 30 days since your first purchase, the last 365 years and all time. And then he also has that same data broken down into graphs. So you can see that you get a pretty good depth look of what your portfolio is doing and how it's performing. So this is a little bit more geekier for some users, but if you really want to get into the nitty gritty of it all and really track on how well you're doing and also forecast of where you're possibly going to go, this spreadsheet does it all. And I definitely think you should take a look at it. I'm going to put a link for that in the description below. So this is what I found so far, and I know it's not a lot, but I think it's very important that you know how much you're making and how much you're losing, not just what the prices are doing right now, because Bitcoin could go up 20%, but what does that mean to you? You might actually want to know how much you're making. So how are you tracking your profit, and are you even tracking it? Are you using an app, a site, a program, maybe a spreadsheet? I want to know. Let me know what you think works best. I'm very interested to know what other people are using out there. And if you have any specific questions, you can go ahead and put them in the comments as well. For everything I talked about, I'll have links in the description below. So if you want to take a look at it further, you can go ahead and do that. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.